Hey folks, I'm Brett Franklin with the Pegasus team. I don't know if you saw that UK game, but if that's officiating, I'm finally getting my 2026 forecast for the Central Kentucky housing market out to all of you. So I apologize for taking some extra time to get this out, but I wanted to revise the content because of a couple things that came to light, and I wanted to be sure and include them. I've taken a pretty comprehensive view looking at things here in Central Kentucky. Now, if you've been wondering whether the markets are about to boom or bust, the honest answer is it's probably going to do neither. What most of the big housing economists are saying is that 2026 looks like a normalizing year. Mortgage rates are expected to hover right around that 6% range, which in real estate terms is kind of like my cholesterol. Not perfect, but manageable. We just saw rates slide below 6%, and that created a real boost in buyer demand for a short period of time. Unfortunately, the disagreements in the Middle East brought rates right back on up. Now, here in Kentucky, we've always been a little more steady than the roller coaster markets out on the coast. So what that likely means for us is home prices may be rising, but not by much. Kentucky usually behaves like an affordable market state relative to coastal and high-cost metros, which often means less downside risk when we have price corrections and steadier demand when rates are high. So we should see prices staying pretty flat statewide. In other words, nobody's getting rich overnight, but nobody's getting hurt either. Okay, looking at our inventory forecast, that's the number of homes for sale. This has already been creeping up across the Bluegrass and Louisville areas. So buyers are starting to get a bit more breathing room. We are seeing more negotiations and homes taking a little longer to sell. And honestly, that's what a healthy market looks like. Because let's face it, last few years were wild. I had listings at one point that got more offers than a church potluck has casseroles. And buyers had a rough time of it. So now in 2026, we're likely heading back toward balance. So here's the takeaway. If you're a seller, like I've been saying, pricing and presentation are going to matter again. The days of naming your price and picking your buyer like you're bass fishing with dynamite are mostly behind us. If you're a buyer, you're finally getting some leverage back. Not a steal of the century market, but definitely more reasonable than what we've seen in the past. Bottom line, 2026 in Kentucky real estate is shaping up to be a steady, stable, and sane year. And after the roller coaster we've all been on in the last few years, sane sounds pretty good. Now, keep in mind, we do have a couple of canaries in the coal mine that are looking poorly. The January federal jobs report reported a loss of 92,000 jobs, and our cumulative February data shows price on a slight downward trend. Strategically, this spring is going to be your best bet to get a home sold at the price you want. If you've got questions about your specific home or neighborhood, reach out anytime. I'm always happy to help. When we get some more sunny days like this one, I'll release a video of a 420-acre tract in Magoffin County that I just helped a client purchase. A beautiful place loaded with wildlife, including bear and elk. Please check out the site on Thursday since we've got a great small farm listing video coming out that day. 25 acres and a really cool cabin style home. And it's between Stamping Ground and Georgetown. The open house is at 594 Skinnersburg Road, Stamping Ground, on Sunday, March 29th from 2 to 4 p.m. I'll also be getting out an update on all of February's sales numbers. That'll come pretty soon. Thanks for hanging out, folks. I'm Brett Franklin, and this is Your Old Kentucky Home.